Good afternoon, Yellow Jackets. Welcome to McCamish Pavilion for your first official event as a Georgia Tech Student Convocation. My name is Bryce Zimmerman with Institute Communications here at Georgia Tech, and we are going to bring you a Convocation Live pre-show. We've got about 45 minutes before we gear up and actually have your Convocation ceremony, and in that time, we're going to play some games. We're also going to introduce you to some of the student groups and other labs and organizations here on campus. And then we will also have some performances from some clubs and organizations. In fact, if you went to Georgia Tech's Instagram today, you might have seen on our story that we have multiple organizations. Because we only have 45 minutes, we can't fit everybody into this show. So make sure you head over to @GeorgiaTech on Instagram, and you can see one of a multitude of clubs and organizations here on campus that you can be a part of in your time at Georgia Tech. So I'm here at the desk, but we also have a couple more members of our team over on the other side of the stage. Let's go ahead and meet Evan Atkinson and Rebecca Wang.
Hi Jackets, welcome to McCamish. My name is Rebecca and we're here with you to play some really fun games and to just have fun in this arena. I'm a rising third-year student and this is Evan.
How y'all doing? Yeah, so the whole purpose of us over on this side of the table, not the desk, right, is to play games with you all this afternoon. Okay, we have some really, really good prizes. Like, I mean, actually good prizes, not like the stuff that you sometimes get. But like all prizes worth like $50 to $100 from the bookstore. And so if we ask you guys to participate in the game, you will actually have a chance to win some really, really good stuff. And so pretty much while people are filing in, we just want to make sure that you guys are entertained and play a little trivia and honestly just trying to make sure we guys keep you guys going until the start of Convocation. But right now we're going to send it back to Bryce, who's over on the desk.
All right, thank you very much, Evan. I'm here with Dr. Ye Zhao and some members of his team. His group is called the LiDAR Robot Group, and you can see behind already some of the robot dogs making their way. They're going to walk around. Yours is a team that is mostly comprised of PhD students. So this may be further down the road for our students here at Georgia Tech, but robotics is something that is synonymous here with Georgia Tech. Tell us a little bit about your lab and some of the research that you do.
Yeah, thanks.
I'll hold on to this.
Okay, thanks, Bryce. So we are a LiDAR group from mechanical engineering, and it's a great pleasure to be here. So our lab has been largely focusing on, how to write intelligent software to control the robot. Let the robot achieve different kind of behaviors. As some of you see here, the little dog. We have the humanoid robots, and my students, here they all spend their days and nights program the robots.
Okay, let's move a little bit out of the way so we can get some shots of these dogs. They do some pretty cool stuff. Oh, I love this, right? And it loves you in the crowd. Look at that. Gave you a nice heart. All right, Zion, come over here for a second. What are some of the things, the functionalities of these robots that you guys work on as a team?
Yeah, so what you see here that's moving is a quadruped robot that we built. This robot can walk around, and later on you will see this robot deliver baggages and objects to humans. And on the right-hand side, this green robot that's standing there is a humanoid robot. As the name suggests, it has 2 arms and 2 legs, and that allows them to do human functions. As you can see, they can probably do laundries or go grocery shopping or deliver objects for you. So they're going to be integrated as a part of a life later on.
Aziz, I know that you've been working on these robots too, and one of the things that I think is really neat about the future of robotics is how it's going to help humans down the road, maybe getting to areas that humans can't get to and access as easily. And we'll switch you all out here, do a little do-si-do. But that seems to be one of the great functions of robots as we look to the future.
Yeah, so parts of our research is understanding how these robots should behave in different environments. One of the tasks would be a search and rescue task where the robots can reach a place where first rescue, it's hard for them, it's more dangerous.
And okay, just by a show of hands for all these new Yellow Jackets, how many are interested in robotics? Just general interest in robotics. That's a lot of hands over here, a lot of hands over there. Okay, Dr. Zhao, come back over here. If people want to get involved, not just with your lab, but in robotics at Georgia Tech, what's some pieces of advice that you have as they go through their undergraduate career?
Yeah, we have a lot of amazing robotics labs at Georgia Tech. Even for undergraduate students, there are a lot of opportunities to get involved. We have a robotics lab. We hold undergraduate research. There's a IRIM Robotics Center. There's a VIP program where students can do a lot of robotic research. So it's great to be here at Georgia Tech for you all, and there are a lot of opportunities. So sometimes when you see some of the robots, in the future on campus, so don't feel surprised. This is all about the research, and you all can make contributions to this.
I can already see the advantage of having a robot dog compared to a new dog, because this is a much cleaner floor than it would be if we had two dogs dancing out here. All right, y'all, thank you so much for joining us. That's LIDAR, the robot group here at Georgia Tech. Let's head over to the other side of the arena for our first game.
All right, I appreciate that, Bryce. Yes, we are here. Oh, I'll wait for y'all to clap. Okay, we are here with our first game. I'm going to explain the rules. The first game is called Face Cookie. You guys all listening? Because you guys need to really know. So the goal of Face Cookie is to move one cookie from your forehead into your mouth without using your hands. So you can do whatever you want, but you just cannot use your hands. You can shake your head, you can move your muscles, all that kind of stuff. But whoever gets the cookie in their mouth first is the winner. You don't have to eat it if you don't like it or anything like that. But whoever gets the first in their mouth first will win the prize. Do you guys all understand that? Well, before we go, I'll have you guys firstly give me your first name and tell me where you're from.
I'm Mai. I'm from California.
California, okay.
I'm Mia. I'm from Kansas City, Missouri.
Okay, Missouri.
I'm Annie. I'm from Massachusetts.
All right.
I'm Jason. I'm from Georgia.
Okay, Georgia. All right. No, clap it up, clap it up. All right, you guys are all ready? Let's see, you can put the cookie on your forehead. All right, and if you guys know any of these ladies or the gentlemen here, make sure y'all cheer it up for them. Make sure you get a little bit of your support, okay? Because, of course, it's going to be a little embarrassing, right? But we want your support. Are y'all ready? All right, 3, 2, 1, go. All right, okay. Okay, I see some movement right here, some twitching. I don't know, it's stuck on the eye. It's stuck on the eye. Okay, we got a winner. We got a winner. Okay, hold on, y'all. Hold on. You guys can still sit here. We have our first winner. I'm going to have you stand over here, and we'll have your prize come over here. All right, so that was quick. That was really quick, okay? I won't ask you a question because you have a cookie in your mouth, okay? But that was really, really quick. We're going to give you guys another chance, all right? You guys get another chance. Just out of you three, though. It's a higher percentage chance to win. Do you have your cookie still, or do you need a new one? Okay, all right. You guys now have just tried it. Hopefully you have a better tactic. You saw how quickly it can be done. Oh, look at this. Look at this prize right here. Hold on 1 second. You see this, Leland? You put the camera over here real quick. You see this right here? Yeah, okay. That's pretty cool. It's Georgia Tech way to receive your prize. So grab your prize when you get the chance here. Perfect. All right, and you can stand here for a second before they're done and cheer on your friends. Okay, are you guys ready? Put the cookies on the forehead. All right. 3, 2, 1, go. All right. Well, we have one drop cookie here. I can't tell who's winning. I cannot tell who's winning. I don't know if they've gotten better. Oh, wait. All right, winner right here. Perfect. All right, once again, I will not ask you your strategy or your tactics or anything like that because you have Oreo in your mouth. But we really appreciate y'all participating with us. I know Rebecca will send a prize over to you, and she'll make sure you guys get a couple of coupons. But for right now, I think we have Bryce has something else to show y'all over at the desk.
Well, I think we have some face cookie savants here at Georgia Tech. That was the fastest face cookie we've had in the 5 years that we've been doing this convocation live. Okay. When you come to Georgia Tech, you have lots of opportunities to be involved in many things. In many of those events, you will hear from the best band in the Southland. Let's hear from the Georgia Tech Yellow Jacket Marching Band. Pretty close together, like uncomfortably close, so I can go back and forth. Yeah. It's the only time that you're this close to people talking, but don't worry about the camera, just look at me.
Are you Bryce?
one of Koji's?
Who made this? Mahir made it.
All right, we're back here on the Reck desk, and I am with some folks who work at a place that you all probably visited in your time when you came to Georgia Tech and took a tour, the Invention Studio. I'm with Ella and Austin. We'll start off here with Ella. The Invention Studio is one of many maker spaces here on Georgia Tech, but it's probably our most famous one.
Yeah, the Invention Studio is the largest student-run makerspace in the whole nation. We're 100% free to use, and we're open to all majors at Georgia Tech.
And anytime that it's open. So what are the hours of the makerspace, and how can people start getting in there?
So our hours are still being finalized, but they're probably going to be 10 to 4 this semester, and we open the third week of the semester, so the day after Labor Day.
Okay, what I also love about the makerspace is that you can just make really cool things. It doesn't have to be related to any sort of school project or anything like that. You've got something here with us, Austin. I want you to tell me about this in just a minute, but what do you like to use the Invention Studio for?
I think that being a mechanical engineer, it kind of supports your curriculum a lot. You get to do a lot of coursework in there, which is like cool, whatever, hands-on stuff. But outside of that, if you want to actually just pursue a project that you think is cool, make a Bluetooth speaker, electric guitar, like whatever, you know, suits your fancy. We've had people make tiny like engines. You can get in there, you can get your hands on our manufacturing machines and the 3D printers and everything, and just get really creative. I personally am a big 3D printer. I really like just the functionality that gives you, but we have a whole bunch of different kinds of manufacturing that you can do.
And how many 3D printers are in the Invention Studio?
Oh, we just bought a ton, so we're at like 45 now. We've got a lot.
Okay, so tell me what you've got here. What is this? Why was this made? It's so cool.
Okay, so this is a fully 3D printed Clone Trooper helmet from the Bad Batch series. It's, like I said, fully 3D printed. It's spray painted in-house. All of the like sticker work and everything that's done, all of the weathering. This is made with our resin machine. Like it's all it's a big old guy.
You can do whatever you want in there. I like to make stickers, but that's the extent of my knowledge. Okay, what do we have here?
So this is the part for a guitar. So this was CNC'd, and then we also used resin and some woodworking. And then the person who made this Mahir, he can then build the rest of his guitar using these components.
So cool. All right, final thoughts on the Invention Studio. You've got opportunities to get out there, but when y'all have people come in, how do they get acquainted with the equipment? Who's there that can help them?
The best way is to just walk in and start asking questions. I mean, whenever we're open, you have PIs on staff that are there specifically to help you. So if you walk in with a confused look on your face, being like, okay, how do I get involved? We're going to quickly put a training checklist in your hand and be like, you really want to plug into this place. It's awesome. You can get a tour super easily. A lot of the people that aren't actually on staff but are just there, like PIs, we kind of just live there. We love being there. So if we see somebody come in that's new, that looks curious, we'll give them a tour if we want to. Like, it's really easy to get involved.
Yeah, no experience necessary, so make sure you check out the Invention Studio in the Love Building here on Georgia Tech's campus. We got another game coming your way. Let's send it over to Evan.
All right, so now we have our next game. It is the tissue box race, and we have some really good prizes so far. We got like an Adidas Georgia Tech backpack. We got a Lulu belt bag that's Georgia Tech themed, and we got like plushy stainless steel water bottles. So these are contestants, and I'm gonna ask them their name and where they come from, so you can learn a little bit about them.
I'm Nash from Sandy Springs, Georgia.
I'm Sophia from St. Mary's, Georgia.
I'm Nishal. I'm from Greensboro, North Carolina.
All right, so the rules of the game, there's gonna be a contraption in the back of their back. It's just made with a tissue box, and there's gonna be 6 ping pong balls inside. So the goal is to get all of them out with whatever method they choose, and whoever gets it out first will get a prize. So, are you ready? All right, 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, wow, already? Dang. Okay, we have a winner already. We'll do one more winner though. We'll do one more. Okay. Wait, let's see how much you have 4 more in there. You got 1 more in there. All right, let's see. 3, 2. Okay. Oh wait, we're starting over. So y'all got 6 more to do. It's okay, the prizes are worth it though. So close. All right, ready? are reloaded. 3, 2, 1, go! Whoa! Oh, we got a winner! Good job. All right, and we got our prizes. Our robot dog is going to deliver our prizes. That's 2 Georgia Tech backpacks. That's awesome. Y'all stay tuned for our next game. You'll win a lot more of the prizes we have here.
All right, thank you very much, Rebecca. I'm now joined by Audrey, who is part of the Georgia Tech Fencing Club here at Georgia Tech. And I love the Yellow Jacket Fencing Club. We've had y'all come out and do demos before here for Convocation. Tell me a little bit about fencing, how it got started at Georgia Tech, and why it is kind of one of the more unique clubs that you can be a part of here.
Hi, so our club has been here since 2004, and we're a competitive sports club. That being said, we have people of all levels of experience. So we have a good handful of fencers who compete on the national level, myself included, but we also have around 50 new members almost every year at our first practice.
So yeah, it's a club that anybody can be a part of, right? No, zero fencing experience or years of fencing experience. It's welcoming, and y'all do like training sessions and practices. Tell me about what goes into the schedule.
Right, so every week we have 4 practices, Tuesday, Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays. That being said, we want to keep it as flexible as possible for anyone to come and join when they can, depending on their school load or when they have like other obligations. So every practice we do some basic footwork, conditioning, work with the actual blades, and we also like to do team bonding exercises as well, so that it's really fun. We can just all have a good time and also just get better.
All right, so let's take a look and see. We've got the demo going on right now. What are we watching? Because I know there's 3 disciplines. I learned a lot about fencing at the Olympics in the last couple of weeks. So what are we watching here? There's 3 different disciplines. What are our 2 opponents doing here?
So this one is arguably the most popular right now because Team USA got gold this year at the Olympics in this weapon. This is foil. So the difference between the 3 disciplines, the one that you're seeing right now, you can only hit the torso area. As you can see, they have the gray metal jackets on. You can see the fencer on the right just got a green light. That means he actually did hit the correct target area. That being said, if you were to hit somewhere on the white, the light would be white and they would reset. The other 2 disciplines are saber. Saber is known as the fastest one. You can hit with the sides of the weapon and also the point, and the target area is the waist up. So you can hit the arms, the mask, anywhere above waist level. And epee is where the target area is the whole entire body, and you can only score with the point.
And I know that Fencing Club, y'all have hosted tournaments in the past, but you also travel to tournaments. What is the schedule like when you get involved with fencing? I guess it's kind of choose your own adventure, right? But there's opportunities to go off campus and ply your trade in other universities and other settings.
Right, so we have tournaments about once a month, maybe a little bit more. That being said, you can definitely go to your 2 tournaments in addition to the ones that the clubs participate in. So like you said, it is very choose your own battle, however much you want, however much you have time for. We also host our annual Yellow Jacket Open every year in February or March, which is one of the biggest local tournaments that happens in this region. So, yeah.
What do you love most about fencing? Like, what drew you to the sport? Why is it something that you want to spend your time on? I mean, we know that academic schedules can be pretty heavy, and there's all sorts of extracurricular activities at Georgia Tech. Why fencing for you, Audrey?
Personally, I started fencing in high school because I saw the club, I saw swords, and I thought it looked really cool. It really isn't that deep. You know, a lot of people start because their older sibling did it or because they were just thrown into it. But all in all, regardless of the reason you do fencing, everyone always seems to have a unanimous agreement that the aspect of physical chess is what it's also known as, is really interesting because there's so much going on, but at the same time, you're still doing something active, and you also just meet a ton of really fun people throughout the way.
So if people want to be involved and join fencing or learn more about Georgia Tech Yellow Jacket Fencing, what do they need to do?
So our first practice is August 29th, and the CRC basketball courts 5 and 6, starting at 8 o'clock. We also have Instagram, Yellow Jacket Fencing, and our website, yellowjacketfencing.com. So if you go to either of those platforms, you can reach out to us, contact us, or just come to our first practice.
All right, there you go. There you have it. That is fencing here at Georgia Tech. If you want to be a part, you know what to do. And because it is Convocation, and I like hearing that band play, let's get another song from the Georgia Tech Yellow Jacket Marching Band.
All right, we're here with our third game, and we have our 3 contestants. All right, guys, I have y'all pick a tissue box to kind of line up next to. All right, so we have another tissue box race, but this one is a little different, all right? If you need to move your chairs a little, get a little more space, y'all can spread out however y'all want. Okay, so the goal of this game here is that right now I have y'all open your boxes of tissues. Don't take any out yet, though, but just open the boxes. So the goal of this is to take all the tissues out one by one as fast as you can. Whoever gets them out first wins. Now, you can't grab a whole bunch. Don't try to just grab them and take them all out. It's got to be one by one as best as possible. We're not going to be like that strict if you grab a couple at a time. But whoever gets it out first wins. Are y'all ready? Okay, well, you know what? I'm rude. Ask your name and where you're from first, of course, before we play the game, all right? Can you just introduce yourself and say where you're from?
I'm Mandolin from Rhode Island.
Rhode Island, okay.
I'm Anna, I'm from Tequila, Georgia.
Okay, I've never been there.
And I'm JP from Broomfield, Colorado.
Okay, Colorado. I've never been there either. All right, okay, I asked if you're ready. You said you were. You guys ready now? All right, and now actually take the one little tissue out the top, get it like prepped, like that one tissue. All right, you guys ready now? All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Oh, okay. Oh, they're going. Oh, okay. This is so fast. I've never seen this before. That's crazy. Okay. I feel like you might be the empty. Oh, winner! Wow. Okay, that was quick. I've never seen someone pull tissues out that fast before. That was actually kind of crazy. So I'll have you actually, oh yeah, wow, you got the whole dog pack coming and delivering the toy here. All right, that was our third game of the day. I think right now Bryce is gonna introduce you all to somebody else next. So we're gonna send it over to Bryce whenever we're ready.
All right, for those of you that are just now entering McCamish Pavilion, welcome to Convocation. This is our live pre-show as we bring you up to the beginning of your first official ceremony here at Georgia Tech. If you've just entered the building, what we're doing here right now is introducing you to the organizations, clubs, and groups that you may choose to be a part of here in your time at Georgia Tech, and of course, leading you up to this convocation. We couldn't fit everybody in though, so make sure you check out Georgia Tech's Instagram page on the story, and you'll be able to see many, many more organizations that have submitted videos to show you what they're all about. So please check that out and be ready for some cool stuff over the next couple of months as you get involved here at Tech. Now, we have heard from the marching band, we have seen buzz, but there is another component of Georgia Tech that you will see very often if you start coming to the athletic events, and that is the fantastic cheerleading team. Let's bring them on out. Here's Georgia Tech cheerleading. The Georgia Tech Yellow Jacket cheerleading team, another round of applause. They do a fantastic job, and we hope to see them many, many times over the course of this year. Remember, you can go to ramblinrec.com, check out the football schedule. We're going to have some very big games coming up on the schedule. Maybe a surprise guest for you a little bit later on here on Convocation Live. And one of the other things you're going to hear there, and again, I think this is my favorite part of this Convocation Live pre-show, is another song from the Georgia Tech Yellow Jacket Marching Band. One on each side. That's what I thought I remembered right there. When they're done, I'm going to call you up, so be ready. You be ready right here. Yeah. Just you to talk. You're going to come up here when they're done. All right, another performance from the Georgia Tech Yellow Jacket Marching Band. I'm joined now by a couple of members of the Ramblin Reck Club here at Georgia Tech. I've got Simran and Tirth. Simran is the president of the Ramblin Reck Club. This is a very busy week as we've gotten ready to welcome all of these new Yellow Jackets. But the Ramblin Reck Club, one of the coolest clubs here on campus because y'all get to be kind of like underneath all of the cool stuff happening when it comes to spirit at school and safeguarding the traditions here at Tech.
Yeah, so we are a Spirit and Traditions org here at Tech, and we're also the caretakers of the Ramblin Reck, which is one of Georgia Tech's precious mascots. We host a lot of events throughout the year, one of which is Tea Night. Actually takes place tonight, right after Convocation, so come check us out in the parking lot behind McCamish, get a free t-shirt, see some goodies, and learn a lot more about Georgia Tech's traditions. One of my favorite parts about being in the club is we host homecoming, and our homecoming chair, Tirth, is going to talk a lot more about that.
All right, homecoming for Ramblin Reck Club is a gauntlet. There are so many events packed into a short amount of time. We're going to talk about this one here in just a minute. But when you're getting ready for homecoming, Tirth, there's so much preparation that goes into it.
Yeah, of course. So as I mentioned, I'm Tirth, so I'm the homecoming chair. So with it, comes a lot of preparation. With homecoming, we host the 3 largest events at Georgia Tech: the Mini 500, the Freshman Cake Race, and the Ramblin Reck Parade. So homecoming gets kicked off with Mini 500. So it's an annual race. It's 8 laps around Peter's parking garage. So with this tricycle right here, we have teams from Greek life, from student organizations. They modify the trike. So as you can see, this one's painted blue. And with that, we race around Peters. It's one of the most enjoyable events at Tech. I did it my freshman year, and I absolutely loved it. Following Mini 500, we have the Freshman Cake Race. So this is open to all first years. It's one of the largest events. We have close to 1,500 freshmen race every year. And at the end of it, you get a cupcake. It's a tradition that's been held on since 1911, where back then the faculty, their wives, they actually bake cakes for the winners. And we continue that tradition with giving cupcakes at the end. And following the Freshman Cake Race, we have the Reck Parade, which is a parade right across the street on Fowler Street. We have a lot of different categories. We have classic cars, student organizations that come, as well as contraptions that are designed and built by students here at Tech. So you really get to put the engineer in Georgia Tech.
Yeah, so I want to back up to the Mini 500, though, because you made it sound, and it is fun. I think it's the best event at Georgia Tech, especially during homecoming week. But it is also grueling. And you'll see a lot of tricycles looking just like this, getting painted in Georgia Tech colors and being modded out at the Invention Studio, who we had representatives from. But there are teams that take it very, very seriously, and teams that have won that race in record times. I think the past 3 years, the record time has gone up. So there's like the fun level to it, but then, of course, it's Georgia Tech. So we got to kick it up a notch.
Yeah, of course. Invention Studio, as we know, they've won for the past 3 years. They love modifying this tricycle, and it's by far the best experience because we're engineers at Tech. We love to modify things, change around. We change the wheels, try to, adjust the kickstand, stuff like that. So it's very fun, very interesting.
So you got Mini 500 on Friday, then Cake Race in the morning. Just after that comes the Ramblin Reck Parade and then the game. And of course, at the game, Ramblin Reck Club is on the field. Reck comes out, one of the best, if not, I think it is the best entrance for any football team in the entire country. And y'all get to be close to the Reck all the time. There are some people that go to school here and never even really get to see it very much. So if people want to join the Reck Club, that's certainly a bonus. But what do they need to do to get involved?
Yeah, so we do interact with the Reck every single day, and if you're interested in getting that type of experience, we go through our recruitment process in the spring, so keep an eye out at the end of the fall. Follow us on Instagram at Ramblin Reck Club, and you'll keep your eye out at the end of the fall for more information.
All right, that is the Ramblin Reck Club. My thank you to Simran and Tirth. We're going to take this tricycle. You guys go ahead and ride it on out of here. And I got to bring in our next guest over here, who's Jordan from Textiles. We're going to make a quick transition. So there they go. Jordan comes in, and Jordan, Textiles is what?
Textiles is Georgia Tech's hip-hop dance club on campus, so we offer freestyling, breakdancing, and a performance team.
Breakdancing, also another thing that's been in the news lately. You're going to do a demo for us here in just a little bit, but if people want to get involved with Textiles, what do they need to do?
So there's many ways to get involved in textiles. So you can be a beginner or a super advanced dancer. If you're more advanced, we recommend coming to our auditions on August 27th. You can find more information on our Instagram page at GT Textiles, and you can become a portion of our performance team, which you'll see today. If you're more interested as a beginner, you can come to workshops, which are typically monthly, but we have one every day this week. And then we also have breakdancing and freestyling, which are open to beginners. And all you have to do is DM our Instagram page, and we'll send you the Discord link with our schedule.
All right, and what performance are we about to see?
So we're performing Magic Johnson. This is the first and only time this dance will perform, so it's a Convocation exclusive for today. And it is choreographed by myself and Priya.
All right, go ahead and get into position. So y'all go over here, get into your position, and we will have textiles in just a very quick moment. Around this way, yes, around that way. So Georgia Tech Textiles, getting into position, getting ready. This is Convocation Live, and this is our performance for Textiles.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to hit this. I guess I could take one too. I don't think I could take much more. It ain't right if I fake what's true. I looked in the mirror and saw you. I probably would hate me too. I go pedal to metal, this car go fast. She like when I make that room. Like, ain't what you make this money. I'm like, babe, let me give you an estimate. If I had much less than I had right now, I'd probably retire for Evanston. Inside my chest, I'm doubling down. It's too late to look for the exit. Then hit that girl so goddamn hard, nobody will ever come catch me. I'm just trying to be myself. I got everybody mad at me for it. I hate to be so hot, they give me a surplus battery for it. It's an expensive cut, 10 times whatever your salary is. These some big pockets, I probably should get them a salad or something. Yeah, I'm gonna hit this. I guess I could take one too. I don't think I could take much more. It ain't right if I fake what's true. I looked in the mirror and saw yo, I probably would hate me too. I go pedal to metal, this car go fast. She like when I make that room. That magic trick, money talk, that Magic Johnson. I don't see no fuzzy verse. You can't get attention from me. Big bro got 100. You first don't get contention for me. So I'm gonna keep my head up till someone come and take it from me. It's hard for me to stress me. I got payment coming in. I'll keep begging for that sauce. They suck like plankton with this. Not worry about the distance, private plane to see that. Something going, such a shame to see that. Yeah, I'm trying to hit this. I guess I could take one too. I don't think I could take much more. It ain't right if I fake what's true. I looked in the mirror and saw you. I probably would hate me too. I go pedal to metal, this car go fast. She like when I make that room. That magic trick, money talk, that Magic Johnson. I don't see no fuzzy voice. You can't get attention from me. Big bro got 100. You first don't get contention for me. So I'm gonna keep my head up. Someone come and take it from me. She like when I make that room. She like when I make that
Okay, that was a great performance from Textiles. But right now, we're going to do a little trivia. I'm going to roam a little bit because I know we've been getting volunteers from mostly over here. But we're going to do a little trivia. And I can't get to everybody because there's a lot of people out here. But if y'all can hear me, okay? Whoever raised their hand first, I'm going to try and call them, give them a chance that I can see for these trivia options. And you'll be able to pick a prize here. Rebecca's got some more prizes. She's walking around. She's carrying them. But hopefully these are not too hard questions for you, all right? So the first one, like I said, I'm going to try and point y'all out, keep my eyes on swivel, okay? So the first question is that Georgia Tech has 2 official mascots. Who can name them? I think I saw it here first, right here. Yep. She got it right. She got it right. All right. For those who didn't know, Georgia Tech has 2 official mascots. Buzz, right here. All right. Clap it up for Buzz. Buzz, right? Yeah, Buzz. One of the best mascots right here. But Georgia Tech, of course, also has a mechanical mascot, and that is the Ramblin Reck, which, of course, you can see at home football games and all around campus. All right? The next question, okay, this is less of a trivia question and kind of just more of a question. Who thinks that they came to Georgia Tech from farthest away? Who thinks they came from farthest away? All right. Where'd you come from? Sorry, I can't hear you. The UK? All right, the UK. Can anybody beat that right now? All right, we'll see right here. What do you got? Vietnam. I think that's a little further away. I don't have like a map up in front of me right now, so I'm like just trying to do the best I can. But like, I think that's a winner. Just for you all participating, can you stop at them too and give an option on a prize? Oh, we can stop right here. We got Vietnam. We got UK if they want to give them a prize. Oh, we got Russia? That's pretty far. That's pretty far. All right, just for participating, we'll give them a chance. We'll give them a chance. All right, but now for people who are maybe a little local, if you can stop by, you'll stop by for those prizes. And Rebecca, each one of them who participated can get a prize. But for people who are a little more local, who thinks they came from the furthest away in Georgia? I see blue right here. Can you yell it out? Wait, which county? Yeah, that's pretty far. Okay, Glenn County. Yeah, that's far. That's far. Okay, right here. Where are you from in Georgia? Savannah. That's far. That's far. That's far. Not the furthest. There's other people. There's other people further. All right. I'll give. Okay, one more right here in the green. Okay, Reck, where's he saying? Where's he saying in the green? Blue Ridge. Bryce, Blue Ridge. No. Glenn County's further.
Nope.
Not further enough.
Not further than Lee County.
Okay. All right. Anybody? Okay, we got right up there. Which one? Craven? What guy? I can't hear him. Rebecca, you want to?
It might be his accent.
We're coming up. Craven County? Craven? Raven County. With a B, Raven County. I'm not local. I've never heard of that. You know where Raven County is? You can have, I'll throw you a plushie though. All right, we're going back to Evan.
All right, and Rebecca, if you haven't already given a chance, everybody who participated should get a chance to grab a prize. So if she hasn't stopped by you, make sure you get something. But I think right now we're actually going to cut to the Jumbotron for a video from the Alumni Association.
Our Alumni Association is very excited to have you all on campus, and maybe one day you might return to campus like our head football coach, Brent Key is. I welcome Brent Key to come out and speak to the class of 2028.
I'm gonna come over there.
You got your mic, go for it.
Just start talking?
Just start talking to him.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome to Georgia Tech. All right. And when people say it, you guys are the future, all right? But you're also the present, right? What you do from this day forward, all right? The next 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, all right? it will be the absolute greatest time of your life, the greatest experience of your life, right? Because at Georgia Tech, we embrace the things that others don't. We like doing things a little bit different, right? We like taking the more challenging approach to things, right? And that's what you guys are embracing now. That's what you guys are walking into, right? But besides all that, it's also almost football season. It's almost football season. All right. No. All right. That was way too quiet. Way too quiet. If this is a football game, let's hear you. Let's go. Come on. Stand up. Stand up. Get up. Get up. Stand up. Get up. Here we go. Here we go. Let's go. Get up. Get up. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Everybody's up. Everybody's up. On the count of 3, as loud as you can. You know what I'm going to say. 1, 2, 3. To hell with Georgia. All right, now, let me hear y'all say it. 1, 2, 3. All right, guys, appreciate this. Welcome to Georgia Tech. You guys enjoy everything about this place. Seems like just yesterday that I was here as a freshman as well. Time goes fast. All right, there's nothing greater than be able to have that diploma on my wall that says the Georgia Institute of Technology. All right, it's the greatest thing I have. All right, cherish every moment of it. Make sure you come to the games. Be loud. Stay the whole time. We need your support. I'm leaving here, going straight to practice. We leave on Wednesday night to fly over to Ireland. All right, and we're going over there to get in a damn fight. Next up,
our
men's basketball coach, Damon Stoudemire.
He's got my job.
All right, baby, good luck. Good afternoon to all my freshmen. Let me tell you guys this, and young ladies. And I got this from over there. Look to your left and your right. You will see all of the leaders of today while you're at Tech. All the leaders. Enjoy the next 4 years of your careers. Why? Because once you leave here, you'll be able to do anything you want to do. This is the best institution in the country. And everything that you've seen on the brochures, online, is real. So brace yourself. And not only get ready for the next 4 years, get ready for men's basketball. Get ready to feel McCamish. We have some great non-conference games, but we need to see you in this gym. And we're following up the same act that Coach Keys and the football team is going to do as they win this big game next Saturday against Florida State. Coach, I'm putting a lot of pressure on you, Coach. Lastly, before I take off, Coach Collier and the volleyball team, you guys need to come support them. They play August 30th against the 24th against UCLA, all right? And you guys need to come support them as well. But the ones that do come, make sure you bring your phone, watch football while you're watching volleyball, all right? Thank you, Coach Stoudemire. Yep.
Our thanks to both head coach Brent Key and Damon Stoudemire. Thank you so much for coming to join us. We got to hear one more time from this Yellow Jacket band, and then we got one more performance, and then we're going to get kick-started, all right? So we're getting close. Let's hear it for the Yellow Jacket Marching Band one more time. don't you all do the interview over there? Okay. Yeah. I'll send it over to him. Hey, interview him over there. I'll send it to you. Kurbani over there. I guess. The best band in the entire Southland. We've got one more performance to you, and these guys bring the energy. I'm going to send it over to Evan with Kurbani.
All right, Kurbani, are y'all ready? Are y'all ready to perform? All right, y'all want to say anything first? Just tell anybody about your club, organization. Anybody want to step up real quick? Just tell everybody really, really quick who y'all are.
So we're GT Kurbani. We're Georgia Tech's national premier Bollywood fusion dance team. A little bit about what we do is we create a set in the beginning of the year, and we compete all around the nation against 200 teams, and all of that kind of amalgamates into this national competition, which we've had the privilege of attending, I think, the last 7 years, and we've historically performed very well, always ended up in the top 10. So yeah, what you're gonna see today is just a couple songs from our set last year. So we hope you guys enjoy.
All right, perfect. You guys heard Kurbani. All right, they're going to perform for you all.
Para floating con tu Fire.
found their new boss.
Oh, just tell me how you feeling. When you come and stand still, then tell me how you feeling. Ride or die, cross for life. Back on top, back on top.
Ladies and gentlemen, Kurbani, fantastic performance. This is the end of our Convocation live pre-show, but I do need to make an announcement. If this looks like it could be your phone, we have found it. You do not want to lose this before classes. If your schedule's in here, you're going to be wandering around tomorrow. So if that's yours, please find somebody official with Georgia Tech, and we will get this phone back to you. However, now you are ready to begin your journey as Georgia Tech students. Your first official event as a Georgia Tech Yellow Jacket begins now. Congratulations, class of 2028. You are here, and you are a Yellow Jacket.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Hello. Good afternoon and welcome to New Student Convocation. Buenas tardes, bienvenidos a todos. Whether you're new to Georgia Tech or new to campus, we're thrilled you're here. Now, before we start with the proceedings, please rise if you can and remain standing for the singing of the national anthem, which will be sung by members of the Glee Club.
Stripes and bright stars through perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallant.
Please be seated. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, guys. Well done. Well done. All right. So my name is Angel Cabrera, and I have the privilege of serving as Georgia Tech's president. I hope you're pumped up. If you're not pumped up after listening to Coach Key and the marching band and all the shows today, then I don't know what's wrong with you. I'm sure you're like as excited as I am. Now, I know it's been a long journey until you ended up here. Went through high school, did a great job. You had to apply to college. I know how stressful that can be. You had to make a choice. You visited places. You had to organize all the logistics. You just drove from every corner of the state, from all over the U.S. You flew from faraway places to be here today. I know it's been a lot of stress. So I want us to just take a deep breath. And now this moment, we need to move mentally and otherwise from getting here to being here, Today, your journey starts. It's going to be a ton of fun. And just when you were enjoying the marching band and all the student groups, and you've seen, there are hundreds of student organizations at Georgia Tech. Don't wait to get engaged. Whatever it is that you're interested in, chances are there will be a club at Georgia Tech with people who love to do just that. So don't wait until you connect with them. Now, you're going to hear a ton today about Georgia Tech traditions, and in fact, this event will be followed by Traditions Night. We have many amazing traditions, some quite weird, I warn you, but you'll grow to love them. I have my own favorite, the Mini 500. Just make sure you don't miss that. So traditions are something Georgia Tech is known for. We're an old school, and we're very proud to celebrate them and carry them on. One of our time-honored annual traditions is the Rat Cap. If you have not already done so, and I see some of you, you get extra bonus points for having already. Yes, well done. The rest of you, it's not too late to put your rat cap on. You look amazing in them. Oh yeah, you look beautiful. And look, those caps are never gonna look this clean again. So in a minute, you'll actually start adding stuff to that cap. So just keep it on for a while. Now, as our program gets started, I know some of your parents are still here with us. Some of you up there following this event. I'll tell you, I appreciate everything you've done to bring your students to this place. I know that for some of you, this will be an emotional day, especially if this is the first student that you send to college. Trust me, most of us know exactly what you're going through. Most of us have been our college parents. Some of us actually have moved kids to Georgia Tech. So we know what you're going through. You guys be kind to your parents, because this is it's more emotional for them than it is for you. You guys are excited. They're going to be a little, little touchy. So just be kind to them. We appreciate all of you very, very much. I want to extend also a word of appreciation to all the student volunteers. You've already interacted with many of them. The first-year experience resident advisors, the Student Government Association, the facet advisors, student ambassadors. I'll tell you, these students are key in the student experience here at Georgia Tech, and some of you are going to be joining those groups, and I'm very, very appreciative to all of them. Now, this is a big deal for us. This is your first day. It's a big deal. That's why we dress up just for you. And not just me, but we have a good sample of the leadership of Georgia Tech here. They wanted to make sure that we're here present to welcome you to Georgia Tech. So I'm going to name him. If you want to stand up when I mention your name, you don't need to applaud until the end, otherwise we'll be here for an extra hour. But I want to introduce my colleagues, Lolo Hong, Vice President for Student Engagement and Wellbeing, Steven Gerardo, Vice Provost for Undergraduate Education, Vivek Sarkar, or John P. Imlay Jr., Dean of the College of Computing, Ellen Bassett, John Portman Chair and Dean of the College of Design, Anuj Mehrotra, Stephen P. Zelnak Jr., Chair and Dean of the Scheller College of Business, Rahim Bia, Southern Company Chair and Dean of the College of Engineering, John Stein, Associate Vice President for Student Life, and Brant Fritz, Dean of Student Chair, Abigail Tumpe, Vice President of Institute Communications, Leo Howell, our Vice President of Information Technology and CIO, Paul Cohn, Vice Provost for Enrollment Management, Tommy Harrington, member, proud alum, and current chair of the Georgia Tech Alumni Association, and our mace bearer, Professor Dimitri Mavris, who's the class of 1934 Distinguished Professor. That's the highest distinction a faculty member can receive at Georgia Tech. Thank you all for being with us today. The folks I didn't introduce didn't do anything wrong. It's just that they have a role in this program, so you'll get to meet them shortly. The first one of them is a second-year student, Jayla Kimbrough, computing engineering student, who will give our student welcome. Jayla?
Greetings, class of 2028. My name is Jayla Kimbrough, and I'm a second-year student studying computer engineering and public policy. I am humbled to be speaking before you all today because I was just in your shoes this time last year. I like to make a promise to not speak as long as my freshman year felt. I'm kidding. But without further ado, let's begin. When juggling the task of providing advice and sharing an inspirational message was rather challenging. My freshman year was a whirlwind of excitement, growth, knowledge, and obstacles. It reminds me of a puzzle, quite like this Rubik's Cube. Let's begin with the first day of classes. I was excited the night before. I planned out my outfit. I could hardly sleep. I walked my path of classes, and I even planned my day in Google Calendar. But that excitement immediately came to end at 8:32 a.m. when I walked into the wrong lecture hall. That is when my biggest fear came true. I realized I didn't know what to do, and so I stayed in my seat for 38 minutes until the teacher decided to call roll. Long story short, don't worry if you accidentally walk into the wrong lecture hall. Just confidently take a seat, take some notes, and you might even learn something new, or at least have a funny story out of it. My first day was a roller coaster of emotions. My first week was exhausting, but a famous quote by Malcolm X guided me through my first semester. Education is the passport to the future, for tomorrow belongs to those who prepare for it today. This quote guided me through my first exams, even those long nights during finals. Utilize your calendar and always have reminders of the things you must do. Study hard, and remember, pulling an all-nighter is simply a Georgia Tech student rite of passage. Let's just not make it a weekly tradition. Exams will be difficult. You may even fail, but that's okay. Try your best, and if you're ever feeling down, just remember, even occasionally, the best students also forget their name on exams. College is not just about academics. I encourage you to find your community and build upon the supportive environment of Helava engineers. I would encourage you all to join clubs, attend events, and engage with your professors. Build a network of friends and mentors. And hey, joining clubs is a great way to get free food. Trust me, I've done my research. Outside of this, remember it's important to make time for yourself. Continue to do the things you love. A mantra of mine is time you enjoy wasting is not wasted time. Whether it's going on adventures with your friends, exploring the city of Atlanta, or even taking a nap, time for you is crucial for your success. For me, I enjoy constant boba runs and Sublime donuts. Now, how does all of this deal with a Rubik's Cube? Trust me, I'm getting there. I want you to understand that your success extends beyond Georgia Tech. I have dreamed of joining organizations like the National Society of Black Engineers and Society of Women Engineers since high school. I've had the opportunity to go to conventions and see the amazing opportunities for those who look like me. My favorite experience was joining a first-year leadership organization, Seek Discomfort, and giving tours around campus as your Georgia Tech campus tour guide. The point I'm trying to make is to continue to do the things you are passionate about, because the opportunities are endless. This Rubik's Cube represents my freshman year. It is quite complex, but I wouldn't trade the experience for the world. I would like to leave you all with one message, and that's to simply enjoy it. Take a deep breath and savor every second. Because the truth is, if I could trade shoes with any of you in the room, I would. My freshman year of college is one I will never forget, and I hope you find the same joy in yours. Okay, now I should admit, I have no clue how to solve a Rubik's Cube. As you can see, it's not complete. But that's okay, because your freshman year is just the beginning of that perfect puzzle. Each of you is holding a Rubik's Cube of your own. Your puzzle is unique, and it won't be solved overnight. It's a process that continues beyond your freshman year. Embrace the journey, learn from every twist and every turn, and know that every piece that you place brings you closer to completing your puzzle. Let me be the first to say, welcome to Georgia Tech, and I wish you all the very best in your first year. If you ever need motivation, just remember your family and friends are a phone call away. Thank you.
Thank you, Jayla. Now I'd like to welcome someone who's dedicated day and night to ensure your success. That's Steve McLaughlin, Provost and Executive Vice President for Academic Affairs at Georgia Tech. Steve?
Thank you, President Cabrera. Welcome, new Yellow Jackets. My name is Steve McLaughlin. I'm the Provost and Executive Vice President for Academic Affairs. I bet you 99% of you don't know what the Provost is. I'm kind of like the principal. You end up in my office if you've either done something really good or really bad. I know which one you're going to end up in my office. And I'm really the person who's responsible for all things academic at Georgia Tech. We're proud that you chose Georgia Tech for your academic career, and we want you to know that you, our students, are our top priority. Our leadership, faculty, staff, and other students are committed to making your time with us engaging, challenging, and inspiring. Your Georgia Tech education will go far beyond the classroom. You'll study with world-class faculty and join our culture of innovation and entrepreneurship. You'll find an amazing array of opportunities here to explore your interests and discover new ones and stretch your boundaries. You may want to know if you've got an exciting idea, we want to help you realize it. One of the things you hear all the time about Georgia Tech students and graduates are that they're good problem solvers. While that's a great skill and one that will surely describe each and every one of you, the thing that will distinguish you from others is whether you're a good problem finder, because we know that you'll have the skills to solve those problems, but the greatest skill today is finding the right problems to solve. I'm also the proud co-founder of our flagship entrepreneurship, CreateX. How many people have heard of CreateX? Awesome. In the less than 10 years, we have started 560 startups. So I'll make a personal guarantee. If you want to start a company, we can do that. We will make it happen. Today, of those 560 companies, there's more than $2 billion of worth of those companies, and they've created hundreds, if not thousands, of jobs. If starting your own business isn't what you had in mind, don't worry. As you've heard from others, there's plenty more to do. We're a global campus with an international campus in Metz, France, and study abroad programs and agreements in nearly 250 locations in more than 60 countries. Today, more than 60% of Georgia Tech students have some kind of international experience, and I hope that instead of asking yourself whether, should I study abroad, it's where should I study abroad? So as you get used to academics and student life over the next few weeks, I encourage you to take advantage of the many opportunities you've already heard of. Have a conversation with a faculty member or academic advisor, test out a few student organizations, or just take a walk on campus with a new friend. Even casual conversations with others help to ground us as we're finding our new place and might actually change your life. And you might as well start those friendships that will inspire you for years to come right now. As I close, I want you to know that your voice absolutely matters here at Georgia Tech. We celebrate freedom of expression. You will encounter beliefs, opinions, and perspectives different from your own. Embrace those encounters, ask questions, seek out opportunities to challenge your own ideas and express your own views. We want you to know that we cherish the diversity of ideas. Georgia Tech is a great place to be, and it's an exciting time to be here. I've been part of this community for 28 years as a faculty member, dean, and now provost, and the people here still amaze me every single day. Congratulations to all of you, and I wish you all the very best. Go Jackets! And at this time, it's my pleasure to introduce Shivani Varani, our president of our Undergraduate Student Government Association. Shivani?
Good afternoon, students, friends, and family. My name is Shivani Varani, and I'm a fourth-year neuroscience major from Decula, Georgia. This year, I have the honor of serving as your undergraduate student body president. I would first like to start off by congratulating all of you for starting this transformative chapter in your lives. Georgia Tech is one of the most prestigious universities in the nation, and every day I am so thankful that I get to spend my 4 years at a place that fuels my curiosity and provides me with ways to follow my dreams. I hope that all of you will get to feel the love and support that I have felt here as a student this past 3 years. I know that's probably a little scary starting this transition to college and thinking about all the stresses that may come with it. Looking back on my time at Tech, my support system is what got me through the challenges of college and the stressful transition from high school. I know a lot of you are sitting in your seats right now, uncertain about the next couple of months. However, I hope to provide you with some advice and lessons I have learned in my last 3 years at the Institute that I hope will ease your nerves a little and guide you through this next journey. Lesson 1, your college experience is what you make of it. Georgia Tech has so many opportunities for you to pursue, but those opportunities can only be experienced if you put yourself out there to seize them. Studying abroad, getting involved in an organization, pursuing undergraduate research, or doing a co-op, there's just a few ways to take advantage of what Georgia Tech can offer you as a student. I've been able to expand my knowledge in ways that I would never have even imagined, and I owe it to the cool experiences that I've gotten to immerse myself in. To add to this, don't be afraid to jump out of your comfort zone and pursue new opportunities. College is a time to pursue your interests, but also a time to experience something new. So don't be afraid to go to that club meeting or apply for that study abroad program, because you never know where it could take you. Lesson 2, get to know the people around you. Coming to a university that was much more diverse than my high school allowed me to learn about so many cultures and backgrounds. As a first-generation Indian American college student, I always had a difficult time connecting with my heritage and finding a way to balance both of my cultural backgrounds. However, coming to Georgia Tech allowed me to embrace both, with ways to immerse myself in cultural traditions and events while meeting new people. While better connecting to my culture, I was also able to branch out in other ways and explore different communities on campus. You may not even realize it, but there are so many people on this campus who have the same interests or hobbies as you. So don't be afraid to make those connections, as it could lead to a lifelong friendship. And lesson 3, call your mom. I know that sounds silly and obvious, but as I said earlier, having that support system with you on this journey makes your transition easier. I can't even tell you the number of times that I sat in my dorm my first year, overwhelmed about classes, and the only thing that would get me through it was calling my mom and hearing her tell me everything would be okay. Even now as a fourth year, I call my mom every day, even if I have nothing interesting to tell her, because sometimes you need to hear from someone else that you're doing the best you can. Keeping a positive mind and knowing when to take a step back to take care of yourself is healthy and crucial to your success through this journey. And if you ever feel like you need a bigger support system, don't be afraid to ask for help. There are so many people on this campus who are here for you. I hope you can take some of these lessons with you as you begin your adventure at Georgia Tech. Now, I want to officially help you begin your career as Georgia Tech students with the Honor Pledge, which will guide your values as a student. So will everyone please stand and raise your right hand and repeat after me. I commit to uphold the ideals of honor and integrity by refusing to betray the trust bestowed upon me as a member of the Georgia Tech community. Thank you all. You may take a seat. Class of 2028, embrace this next journey with confidence, enthusiasm, and curiosity. Be proud of yourself for getting to where you're sitting today and make the most out of the next couple of years. I wish all of you good luck for this upcoming chapter, and on behalf of the entire student body of Georgia Tech, welcome to your new home.
Thank you, Shivani. Now, you are the largest, most diverse, and most accomplished first-year class in our history. Yeah. You represent every corner in our state, every part of this country, and you come from countries from all around the world. There are 90 flags displayed today representing the home countries of our newest Yellow Jackets. They include, of course, outside the US, Jamaica, Colombia, France, India, Vietnam, my home country, and gold medal winner in soccer, just saying, Spain, and many others. I hope you'll get to know many people from other backgrounds, as you heard from the speakers. Now, I know it was super hard to get in this year. It was a record number of applicants, 60,000 applications. Your entering class is a little under, like in the 3,800 students. Georgia Tech has become one of the most selective universities in the nation. So some of you may be a little bit nervous right now. Some of you, I don't know, maybe when I was in your shoes, I would have been feeling like, did these people make a mistake with me? Am I going to make it at Georgia Tech? Oh my gosh, look at all these people I'm surrounded by, the little math geniuses. Am I going to be able to do well? If you're feeling that way, it's okay. All of us still have those kinds of insecurities at times. But I'll just tell you one thing. Even if you don't trust yourself too much right now, I'll tell you, trust our admissions department. They know what they're doing. If you are here, it's because you belong here. And as a matter of fact, Georgia Tech has one of the highest graduation rates in the nation. We're going to make you work hard. Don't worry about that. If you start the year and you find it too easy, talk to the provost and he'll try to correct that. But you will do well at Georgia Tech. You're here because you belong here. Now, just to make sure that the journey is less tough than it should be, I have selected the Cabrera top 10 tips. Pay attention, this is very important. This will help you reduce the pain, okay? Number one, this is a very simple one. The best part about this first one is that you can raise your GPA by 1/4 point. There's research showing you can raise your GPA by 1/4 point without doing anything. It turns out that the research shows that if you sleep 8 hours a day, your GPA will go up. Think about it, what a deal. What a deal. I'm serious. This all-nighter stuff, it may sound cool. It doesn't work, just trust me. Okay, number 2. Leave your room and go outside. Okay, you don't have, yes. Okay, you don't have to be a statistics genius to understand the fact that the probability of meeting someone other than your roommate, whom you already know, is significantly higher if you leave your room. And by the way, you picked a school in a warm weather for a reason. No excuses. Leave your room, go outside. Okay, number 3. When you're walking around, it would be a great idea to occasionally take your earbuds off. Just try it. Listen, I love my music and my podcast and all that, but here's the trick. When you're wearing your earbuds, you're telling the world, don't bother me. Don't interact with me. I'm in my own world. Act as if I'm not here. Take your earbuds off, and great things can happen. You may actually start a conversation with somebody. Okay? Number 4, exercise. Take care of your body. Now, you can do that in many different ways. You can enroll in some competitive programs. You can join Orged or any of the other organizations. You can go to the CRC. You'll see me there swimming in the morning most days. You can work out whatever it is. Even if you just go for walks, just don't take the bus and just walk. Just do something physical regularly. Very, very important. Number 5, this is a request for you, very important. Don't just take care of yourself and your own well-being. Take care of each other. That means that at Georgia Tech, there is no room for any form of violence, whether it's physical, whether it's verbal, whether it's sexual. We take care of one another. And if you see someone who's not doing that, you're not just a passive bystander. You act on it. We, Yellow Jackets, take care of one another, okay? Number 6. Okay, parents, I know this is gonna sound weird to you, but actually this is important for you. I hope that very soon you will get a B or a C in a class. Most of you, I know it's shocking. I know it's an experience that many of you have never felt. And when you get that C, you're gonna freak out, oh my gosh. And here's what's gonna happen. You're gonna be very upset. You're gonna go to bed. You're gonna wake up in the morning, and the sun is gonna come up, and the world is still going around, and nothing happened, okay? So I hope you just have that experience early and just chill. You'll be okay. Number 7, it's okay to change your major, okay? It's okay. Regardless of, some of you may have had even pressure from your family about what you need to major in or not. It's okay not to have figured things out yet. Dirty little secret, some of us haven't figured it out yet. So take different classes, learn different things, and if you end up surprising yourself with something new, feel free to do that. Not to computer science. We have plenty of software engineers. Something else, please. Sorry, Dean, but I don't know what's going on. Everybody wants to study computer science. There are lots of beautiful things to study in the world. Anyway, number 8. Take a chance to do something new. Test yourself. Sing if you've never sung. Take a class in something you think you may have no interest in. Explore. See what's out there. You might actually like it. Number 9, you heard the provost. If you just look around, the wealth of diversity in this room, you are from different backgrounds, different cultures, different beliefs, different ideas. Reach out to people who are different from you. Engage in conversations. And if you hear something that you disagree with, react with curiosity and respect. That conversation may be incredibly interesting. Don't cancel, don't reject. Curiosity and respect. Some of the most interesting moments you're going to have at Georgia Tech are interacting, having conversations with people who are very different from yourself. Shivani kind of ruined my last one. It's okay, but it begs repeating. But now I'm going to add something to this business of calling your mom. By the way, you can call your dad too. But if you're too busy, and you want to play it safe, mom is a safer bet. Now, on your phones, there is an app which people of your generation either don't know it exists, or you don't understand it, or you just choose to ignore it. It's normally green, at least on the iPhone, and it looks like an old-fashioned handset of a phone. See, you haven't seen those either. What's amazing about that app is that you click on it, you choose the person, and you actually talk to the person. So when we say call your mom, a text doesn't cut it. A WhatsApp doesn't do it. Mom wants to hear your voice, okay? So yes, call your mom. And if you can do FaceTime, that counts, because now she can also see you, which is great. Now, if you do those 10 things, I promise you'll be okay. And just a reminder, ultimately, and you've seen how all of us, all yellow jackets, we hail from all sorts of places, all sorts of countries and backgrounds, and we come here because we share one belief, which we articulate in our mission, our motto of progress and service. Our mission, which is to develop leaders who advance technology and improve the human condition. After you graduate, and I know it might be a little bit premature to start talking about that, you will go on to create companies. Like the provost said, you will serve in public office, you will shape policy, you will become CEOs of big companies, or you will lead all sorts of organizations, you will serve in the Army or in the Air Force, the Space Force, some of you. You're going to do amazing, interesting things. Some of you before you graduate. And that is what brings us together. They believe in the power of technology, not for technology's sake, but because of what it can do to help us build a better world. So congratulations. We're going to have a lot of fun together. And to demonstrate that claim, it is my pleasure to introduce Jenny Lee and Henry Sapo to teach you how to complete your Reck app. This is your first assignment. All right, Jenny, Henry. Awesome. Break a leg.
Hello, I'm Henry Sapaw. I'm a third-year mechanical engineer here at Georgia Tech.
Hello, I'm Jenny Lee, and I'm a fourth-year computer science major. Oh, together, we're the rap parents of the Yellow Jacket Marching Band, and we have the honor of teaching you about the 109-year-old tradition, rat caps.
The word rat originally stood for recruit at Tech and was used to describe all incoming first years. That's you guys, whoa. The tradition once stood that all first years were required to wear their rat caps until the annual homecoming football game during the fall semester. If we somehow managed to lose the homecoming game, first years were required to wear their cap for the rest of the school year. While this requirement has gone away, the rat cap still serves as an important symbol of your connection to the Institute, its oldest traditions, and our united rivalry with that other school to the north. There's a certain way to decorate a rat cap to make it your own. We're going to walk you through that and encourage you to fill your cap out during the event.
Rat caps should be worn on the back of your head with the bill folded upwards. You can bend the bill by hand. It also helps to curl it up and place it in a mug overnight. In the center of the bottom of the bill, write the word rat in all caps. Okay. There should be a marker in your bag. Above that, write your full name, and below it, write your hometown and state. We encourage you to take a moment to write your names on the brim of your cap. We will review how to complete the rest of your cap, and you can also find the instructions in your T-book. On the left, write the abbreviation for your major. Don't worry, if you change your major, you can just cross it out and write your new one, like I already have. On the right, write your expected graduation year. Don't worry, if you need to, you can also change that too. On the back panel, write, "To hell with Georgia." Hell should be in big caps as big as it'll fit between the seams. Georgia should be in all lowercase and should be the smallest of all the words. If you intend to complete a co-op, draw a circle around your button and fill it in when your last rotation has been completed.
When football season starts, we record the scores of each game on one of the 4 side panels. If Tech wins, simply write Tech, our score, and then the opposing team's name and score underneath. If we somehow manage to lose, write both scores upside down with the winning team closer to the top button. That way, if you look at one scores with the letters right side up, Tech is always on top. The back of the bill and the front panel are saved for the ACC championship game and a bowl game, respectively.
We hope that you will continue to fill out your rat caps so that they may serve as a token of your first year. We wish you all the best of luck we wish you all the best of luck tomorrow on your first day of classes. Congratulations and welcome to Georgia Tech.
That's great. All right. I feel good about this. I've been observing you, and most of you know how to follow most of the instructions. Some of you are having a little bit of trouble with this first assignment, but you'll be fine. You'll be fine. By the way, while we were speaking, we had hoped that George P. Burdell would also join us, but he sends regrets. Just wanted you to know. Now, one of the privileges that I have as Georgia Tech president is I travel the world, and everywhere I meet some of our 196,000 alumni who live everywhere. I'm actually proud to be counted among them, as are some of the people on this stage. There is always a very special sense of pride and instant connection when I see someone wearing the Georgia Tech pin. To continue that proud first-year Georgia Tech tradition, the housing department has provided you with a pin in your bag. Just find it, put it on, wear it proudly, especially when you travel. Just as your rat cap is a symbol that you have joined an outstanding incoming class, the pin is a symbol of the commitment you have made for Georgia Tech and your future, so wear it proudly. Now, with rat caps in place, you are ready, and we have reached the end of the convocation program. From all of us, have a great first day of classes tomorrow. We look forward to seeing you around campus. Remember to take care of yourself, take care of each other, have a great semester. Now, at this point, members of the Glee Club will lead us in the alma mater, followed immediately by the faculty recessional. Then, after we leave the party, I invite you to join in the singing of the fight song. Students, please remain seated until your section is dismissed for Traditions Night. Please follow the usher's cues with the stands and dismiss when your row is released. Parents, guardians, please exit through the main entrance. Thank you for your attendance, and go Jackets.
Sons of Tech, arise, behold the banner as it reigns supreme. For from on high the white and gold reigns in its triumphant gleam. The spirit of the cheering throng resounds with joy revealing a brotherhood in praise and song, in memory of the days gone by. O Scion of the Southland, in our hearts you shall forever